Everybody, my name is Ron Streicher. I'm based here at Clearwater Air Park, and I've been pilot out of here since the 70s and been around a long time. I'm one of the fixtures, kind of. So we have this aircraft here called the Bakeing Duece that we've acquired, and we're finished building it. It started out by somebody else, and we are now in the process of finishing the airplane. The airplane was designed by Mr. Baking, can't think of his first name right now, but this is back in the late 60s. He came out in about 1970 with this airplane. There's quite a few that are flying around, but we're trying to make this one kind of a special one as a tail dragger. You know, it's really a neat airplane. Okay, I want to go with the engine here, starting at the front of the airplane. I'll run everything down here and tell you all about it. The engine is started out with a core. It was out of a Cessna 172. It's an 0320 E2D, 150 horsepower, and completely disassembled it, sent all the parts out, had it all done. And when I put it all back together, we recertified the engine so I could have a certified engine in an experimental airplane. It makes for a better situation for various reasons. I won't go into that. But anyway, the engine is, we have it on a motor mount that we actually built. We bought this ring. It's an engine ring for this type of engine. And we built a jig in here. We spent a couple of weeks setting up a jig so we get the right angle and everything, the down angle and the torque angle and all that. That all has to be encountered when you're doing this. And then we put the tubes. It's all 4130, 4120 steel tube. It's lightweight and very strong. And we just built all the pieces like a regular engine would be. We had a schematic that we went by. And it's got all the little accessories on it. Oil cooler, starter, it's electric start, got alternator system, it's full electric. Of course, it's going to have an ADSB on it, and we're going to do that. But the exhaust system is all stainless steel, custom built exhaust for it. And we built a battery box for it for a small battery up here. This little battery's got about a 200 200 amp battery is what it is. It's really nice. But also we added all brand new valve covers, and these valve covers are custom built by a friend of mine who owns a machine shop, and it's called Phoenix Custom Engineering, and he made these out of billet aluminum, and they're all custom built. They're beautiful and they fit great. They'll fit under the cowling, and we should have no problems with it. So we've already detailed all that out. Okay, the next thing that we have done here, the airframe was a factory-built airframe from the Bakeing Duece company back in the 70s, and it comes with the cabanes. They build all the cabane stuff, and that's all added to it. We have a center section that we've built for, and it also has a fuel tank, and it's going to have, I said before I didn't mention the fuel tank, but that has a fuel tank in it. Gives us extra fuel. It's about, it holds around 12 gallons, but we also have another fuel tank in it. We also have the main fuel tank, which is this piece right here. This one holds approximately 22.5 to 23 gallons of fuel. So between that one and our overhead fuel tank with the center section, we're looking at close to 35 gallons of fuel, which is more than enough. Most of your airplanes today, the small ones, they don't even carry that much fuel. Also, we have a custom instrument panel here that we designed, and all the instruments in this airplane are all brand new instruments. So we went ahead and just bought new instruments, and it's going to be a new airplane, so why not? We've also got a custom-built avionics box here for the radio, for the navcom, and the transponder. Transponder's not in it right now. He's got another mod he's got to make. But all that stuff it's in the avionics. We have a new instrument panel in the front also. The other thing we had done, we have custom upholstery that we had done here locally by a local gentleman, and he reupholstered our seats for us, did a beautiful job on it, fitted everything. And then we actually decided on the turtle deck back here to put this fold down aluminum piece in here we designed, and we can put overnight stuff in it if we fly somewhere or whatever. We keep the ELT in there. That's all good too. So this is kind of a little added feature that we didn't think about until not too long. The airframe was a factory built airframe, but when we got it, it had all the stringers on it, but we've done some mods to it to get it so the airplane has a nice round rice down body. I mean, the body is just, it's beautiful right now. I wish we had some closer pictures to show you, but maybe another time. All this was already on the airplane, the elevator, the rudder, the vertical, and everything except for these wires, the flying wires we put on it. They're a little overkill, but they're extremely strong. This thing's not going to go anywhere. Airplane is very well built. That's about it. This piece here. Oh, yeah, we redid this piece right here because they had a piece that went in and it just kind of made up. But we kind of streamlined it. We wanted to keep it streamlined. And by the way, the rudder, if you really look at the contour of the rudder, it kind of looks like a Bell aircraft of some sort, like a P-39 or something like that. We wanted to keep that. A lot of them are cut off straight across the top, but this one is rounded, which I like a lot better. And this turtle deck was on it. They had done some work on it, but we finished it up and we actually re-scalloped it. The scalloping was terrible, and this is all going to get covered with fabric. And if you cover it with fabric and this doesn't look good, it's going to look good. It's not going to look good when you get finished with it either. And that's where, after that, we'll paint it, and that'll be it. The wings are basically all built. They've been built for many, many years, and they've been in storage. So we're working on those to get those brought up to new standards wherever we need it. We have the aileron on this one here. It fits pretty good. We're making a few other mods. I got it tied together here so it doesn't flop over. Anyway, this one here also comes with flaps. You can put flaps on this airplane too, but in a lot of cases you don't need flaps. We're not going to incorporate flaps into this one for now. If we have to do it later and find out we need them, then we can always change the wings, which will be a major job. That's it.